I still want to see that body weight coming up, and I want to see the training performance move up alongside of that. Your training execution and intensity are both leveling up. At this point now, your sole focus and your sole priority is and needs to be training performance above all. I think the look today is tremendous, so let's keep growing and let's keep pushing. Right, time for my morning walk. I have started my check-ins bright and early. So we are probably an hour and a half, probably almost 2 hours in now. So because I'm in Vegas this week, I am having my clients, pretty much a lot of my clients, check in with me pre-bed, especially the guys that are competing because of the time difference. So that way I have a reference point knowing what the body weight is, which I always do anyway, night time and morning time. And I can base decisions in the plan of action for the following day based off that. Then they check in fasted and they get further confirmation with that. Luckily, all the guys and girls have been on point with the check-ins, sending them over bright and early so I can get back to them on time as well, which is super important because, as you can imagine, if someone's late, then it kind of pushes my days back and back even more. So it definitely doesn't work out the most ideal, if that makes sense. It's definitely tougher managing things with a bit of a time difference, but it's got to be done. But now it's time for my morning walk. Normally I wake up, put my luminary light on, which is superb for regulating the circadian rhythm, and I get straight to business. This is my designated workstation for the week. So as Joe probably attests, I have been at this for probably almost 2 hours now with the feedback and the check-ins. Morning walk time, and then I'm going to do my own check-in, pose, take pictures, and then meal on time. So you'll get to see that, and you'll get to see a bit of a day in the life. I just had a look at Meg. She's lost some weight, so she will be eating a little bit more today, and I will be probably looking at her later on in the day as well. Rhea already has started a peak as well, so super happy with that. And yeah, game time. Big week ahead, guys. Olympia weekend, let's go. Code Kuba 10. Get your discount on. The best whey in the world by far. Now, not only the macros on this are tremendous, but trust me, the taste is just divine. Because we do not have any big spatulas, I have to improvise. Alright guys, so this is how the pancakes are presenting. This is meal one on rest day for quite some time. It's certainly an epic way to get your meals in. So, cream of rice, pumpkin, egg whites, yogurt, Whey ISO Pro, dark chocolate. Now, some of you that haven't seen the tutorial, it is up on my YouTube on one of the rest days, so get it watched and you'll get to see exactly how I create these fantastic pancake sticks. Voila. And last couple of ingredients, which is cinnamon. Plenty of cinnamon. So I'm going to eat my meal number one in peace, relax, and then it's game time. Time to eat this, do a little bit more work, then I'm going to get my meals 2, 3 and 4 ready, and then we will go to the gym. There would be no way in hell you'd be able to get another rep. However, if you drop that eccentric, you lose half a rep. You still had power in you to control that eccentric all the way down. So I think having more control of the eccentric is basically going to give you still good quality stimulus in there, so don't lose it. Next time you do this, I want to see 1, better reps, same reps, just with more power, and controlled at eccentric. So I want you to basically do same load for same reps with 5% more quality. And that is progressive overload in itself as well. As progressive overload isn't just load, remember that. And write that down, Harry. Oh, bastard. She almost had that rep. I'm just filming with Joe, and I was just watching this, and I just said to him, fuck me, she almost had that rep. You would have gotten that last rep, but what happened is, watching that last rep before last, you completed it perfectly, but then you lost your bracing on that last rep. You would have absolutely gotten that last rep if you hadn't lost your bracing. So just take your time. Don't rest in between reps. No, I never want you to do that, but make sure you don't rush so you sacrifice your bracing. One thing I'll always say is this, right? I am a full-time bodybuilder, right? I'm not like some of these coaches that just coach. I only work with the amount of clients that I can handle and I can thoroughly enjoy. That's the biggest difference for me and other guys. It's like, I don't even need to coach. I don't. But I do coach because I love bodybuilding, right? And for me, coaching is a big part of bodybuilding, because the better coach I am, the better athlete I become, and vice versa. Coaching and being an athlete works hand in hand for me, because if I can learn something new off a client in a case study, I can apply it with my own process, and vice versa. If I learn something new myself and I can improve upon something, I can apply it with my client's process as well. This is exactly why I still do this, and exactly why I love it so much, because for me, it's almost like progress across everything that I do, which is amazing. And as I was saying, goes at Trained by JP, progress at all costs. Write that one down. So, resting routine remains the same. After my meal 1, always on a rest day, I prepare my 3 meals for the day. Now, I don't really have to do that, but it does help when you want to stay efficient and when you want to stay on it. So it helps, especially when you're busy, when you have a lot of work to do. So we like to prepare our meals and then literally just put it in the pan, eat, back to work. Super, super efficient that way. Not only this is like no calories, but tastes incredible. And I do weigh my sauce as well. So I give myself an allowance of like 10 calories per meal for 3 meals per day, which is like 30 calories. Not the end of the world, but makes the food taste good, right? And this is actually 5 calories for 15 grams, which is nuts. I wish you could get these at home at a sensible price. So thankfully, our suitcases are going to be filled with some goodies to come back. So now, we will present this. This will be the next meal. The meal that's in the pan is going to be for when we take it out. Sauce-wise, it'll have to be exactly my 10 gram allowance. So it's not much, but it's certainly enough. Beautiful. That'll do. Amazing. Meal number 2 is served. Now, let's not forget salt. Very much looking forward to eating this.
We've got an exclusive 1-to-1 PT session with Kuba today.
Meg's, yeah.
On Meg's channel.
That's it. So, subscribe to the wife's channel if you want to see it. And if you want to see all the Olympia footage done by Joe, it's going to be a great weekend. Regardless of the result, she has done an amazing job, so regardless of what happens, I'm very proud. Indeed. So 25 chicken, 70 rice, 150 veggies, mixed, obviously asparagus, spinach, peppers, mushrooms, pineapple, avocado. So that is the one. Hello.
He wants to give me some of his food. What is that?
If it was anyone else, I wouldn't share, but if it's you, I will.
Fish,
Chicken,
chicken,
avocado,
avocado.
rice, mushroom,
Pineapple. Yummy.
Full mix.
That's a good mixture there.
It works. How are you? Good?
I'm good.
Could we get a picture before we leave?
For sure.
Please?
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing, thank you. That's only
Thank you, I
the
appreciate
best
that.
female bodybuilder ever lived.
Thank you. You're the best female
Iris Cole.
bodybuilder that there's ever been, so.
Thank you. Where you from?
The UK.
Wow, you are in good shape, woman.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's my first Olympia, so I'm very excited. Yeah.
I was looking, I'm like, woo.
Oh,
Get
thank
your
you.
homework.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
First one, huh?
Thank you. Yeah,
All the best.
thank you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. You as well.
Can I get a picture when
Yes.
it's finished?
Uh-huh.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
be all over here. Whenever you're ready, come to me, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You got
Chicken and rice. So again. Chicken, rice, veg. And then next meal will more than likely be my steak, cream of rice, fruits, almond butter. Here what we have got, and I've actually got fillet steak there getting ready for it. But here, anyway, we do have 225 grams of chicken, 70 rice, 50 pineapple, veg, 30 avocado. So same meal as last meal. And, of course, we are going to add some dash seasoning to it.
oh yeah.
Not added salt, of course, because we are going to add salt.
When they say bodybuilders don't only eat chicken and rice.
They actually do eat chicken and rice to just make it taste horrible. Whereas I actually like to enjoy my life. So
Yeah.
I tend to not make my food disgusting. Like the guys that always say, oh, I just eat plain. They're the guys that just binge on weekends and just end up fat. I'm not about that life. I'm not going to lie.
Has he not really had any good food since you shoot?
I've not had any offline meals. I had sushi, but that was still macro track. But I've not had a offline meal at all since post show. Well, in Italy, I had the offline meal, so I had a meal post show, and that's it. Well, Edo Sushi actually wait for me, so it's not really an offline meal because it is fully tracked. So yeah, why? Because I want to. That's just the life I live, right? So that's what we do.
Is it a message to the guys watching? If you get 250,000 Instagram followers, maybe your sushi place will weigh your food. Bit of motivation for you guys.
I pay him, so. I've got apple for this meal now, and then this will be for my later meal, which is chocolate orange and apple mix, which is going to be triangle. I wish we got stuff like this in England. This is literally just veg, no crap added to it, which is amazing. Fortunately, in the UK, you have to chop it yourself.
Doesn't make sense. They never give a reason, not a health issue. And I think that's a pretty big deal. There are so many bodybuilders out there that would probably kill to have a less chaotic life where they could do whatever it is.
What I always do, I have my yogurt with yogurt and avocado. So,
Whoa. Yogurt with yogurt and avocado.
sorry, yogurt with avocado, not yogurt with yogurt. You get the drift. You get what I meant. It's actually really, really good. So, do not knock it until you try it. 10 grams, look at that.
First try.
Beautiful.
Types of experiences made it such a great.
You need some, you know what, on that yogurt.
I feel like I'm cheating my diet. I won't, even though it's got no calories in it. I'm just weird like that. Is that weird? I think it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Bit weird.
That's just how I'm programmed. I basically only allow myself a certain level of treats. So the no calorie stuff that we've got earlier, I allow myself like what, 15 grams this morning? That'll do. That'll do. I think sometimes if you add too much stuff to your food, you can make yourself hungrier and it can drive your food focus a lot higher, which can be a bad thing for some. So I'm all for making your food taste good, but I think there's a fine line.
That's what Greg Doucette says. He says
Greg
80% good enough is what you want all the time. If you have a 10 out of 10, then you're going to keep having it and not stop.
I really believe that you should make your food taste great, but I think some people take it too far. And some people don't stick to the diet at all, but my point is like, you should always stick to your diet, yes, but you should make your food taste good. But at the same time, not too good. If you make it too good, you're in trouble for yourself, in my opinion. But what do I know, Whey paste. It's exactly why I don't need more treats. The white chocolate, hazelnut, ISO Pro, it's just amazing. Call me weird, but I mean, I eat everything I really enjoy. So I think people look at eating in general from their own perspective. It's like they tell themselves they can't have certain foods all the time. It's like, I can have whatever I want. It's just my choice to eat what I actually want. So make the choices wisely, right? Key is not the food itself. Key, what do you think is the key? It's portion control. It's how much of the food you consume. Food is not actually the issue. In most cases, also people's choices are on the food.
I think everybody will look at it a different way. Like, people will look at you and think you're weird because you always eat on plan. But then people that always eat off plan or always just eat shit, people will also...
They're just trying to validate it. They're just trying to validate it. I mean, it's okay to eat shit. That's what you want to do. That's your choice. Make that choice. But I consciously make a choice to eat well. And I think my blood work reflects it. And so does progress. So